There are 4 wild stories happening in Northwest Arkansas right now, and one of them actually put Northwest Arkansas on the map for artificial intelligence. Interesting. So, let's talk about that. Hey everybody! If you don't know who I am, my name is Phillip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. If you weren't aware, I actually was a real estate broker located in the dumpster fire, the horrible, the no good state of Illinois. The worst. Anyways, I could have moved anywhere I wanted to in America. I could have moved to Huntsville, I could have moved to Knoxville, I could have moved to Maryville, I could have moved to Golden, I could have moved to Boulder, I could have moved to Boise, I could have moved anywhere. But I chose Northwest Arkansas, and it's by far the best place to live in America, literally by far. If you ever want to talk about why I chose Northwest Arkansas versus anywhere else in America, call me, email me, text me, let's sit down for coffee. Let's talk about, again, why I chose Northwest Arkansas, again, versus anywhere else in America. And also, I want to mention this out there. Always call me, text me, whatever the case is. I always love talking about real estate here in the area itself. I always make time for all my clients and people looking to move to the area. So feel free to call me anytime. I will always make time. Anyways, without further ado, let's jump right into the content. All right, and the first thing we need to cover is actually a development happening in Pea Ridge, Arkansas. One of the places I talk about all the time. Bentonville, Pea Ridge, right next door. A $24 million purchase, basically transfer of hands of apartments, has happened in Pea Ridge. Now you're probably thinking like, who cares? Apartments get transferred all the time. The thing that I want to point out to you is, again, I've been talking about this for about 3 years now. 3 years. Pea Ridge is still prime for development. It's still on the very early stages of growth. It's really early stages. So to see a brand new apartment complex, which I've been watching being built for like a year and a half now, being built and then sold off for $24 million is like, okay, people know what's going on in Pea Ridge. So again, if you're looking to move down to the area, if you're looking to invest, either way, Pea Ridge is a great place to look into. The amenities are coming down the pipeline. Even when I first moved here a couple years back, there was like literally nothing in Pea Ridge. And there's still like not a whole lot going on there, I get that. But there's so much coming down the pipeline. We have car washes, no, it's but long story short, there are so many things coming down the pipeline. Now it might sound trivial, but like Wendy's and McDonald's and those kind of stores and more restaurants and like tire shops, like the whole downtown section is being built out with, those commercial spaces that we need to actually, live essentially. So again, Pea Ridge, prime for investment, still early stages, but again, $24 million purchase in Pea Ridge, that's gonna be a record breaker right there. And the second cool thing happening in Northwest Arkansas is actually happening in downtown Bentonville. It turns out, I'm looking right down here, Brothers Meat House is a brand new restaurant coming to the downtown section. We're talking in the heart of Bentonville. So awesome, love that. And so I love when new restaurants come to that new heart section, that middle section, because when I first moved here a couple years back, it was kind of like, it'd be like a little bit of a flower shop and then this thing and that thing. I was like, this needs to be really mostly all food. So I'm glad they've kind of really changed that in the last couple of years. But a little bit of backstory where this actually came from. The Good Gravy Group, which is the group that's going to be opening up this restaurant, owns Tuscan Trotter. They own Trash Ice Cream. They own, what's the other one they own? The Bend. They own a couple of the restaurants in the Northwest Arkansas area. I think they also own a couple in Little Rock as well. But regardless of all that, it is awesome to see kind of those unique, fun burger joints or / restaurant joints open up in the hearts of the city. It makes it a lot more enjoyable when you have, First Fridays going on, you have this event going on, you have Christmas this, and you're sitting outside sometimes or sitting inside watching, enjoying, grabbing a bite of eat, obviously grabbing food. And it just makes the experience all so much better in that heart downtown section of Bentonville. So nice to see another restaurant open. There's actually been a slew of restaurants opening up in the downtown section of Bentonville. Plus, when that new actual hotel opens up in the next like 3 months, I'm sure they're gonna be starting announcing leases here pretty shortly to get those actually booked up, the actual bottom spots of the hotel. Whoa. I made something for you. I made something called 3-day itineraries. So maybe you're looking to check this place out. Maybe you're looking to come down here, maybe vacation, maybe just, you never know. I made 3-day itineraries, like literally day by day, restaurant by restaurant, thing by thing. So maybe you're an adventurer, maybe you're a sports person, maybe you're a foodie, maybe you're a sightseer, maybe you have kids, whatever it is. I have 3-day itineraries linked down below for you. So go ahead and download them and use them when you get down here. Also, maybe you are using things like Realtor.com, Zillow.com, or Redfin. Way too slow. Notifications, way too slow. That's why I made something called Instant Home Updates. Sounds exactly what it is, literally is Instant Home Updates. So enter your information below, name, bedrooms, bathrooms, square footage, where do you want to move to in Northwest Arkansas? Enter all that information below and make sure to miss a single notification when it comes for home for sale or for rent, all in Northwest Arkansas. And every single Friday. I send an email out just talking about all the cool things happening in Northwest Arkansas. What's going on downtown Bentonville? When is First Fridays? When is First Thursdays? What's going on in Fayetteville? What's going on downtown Rogers? What's going on in Pinnacle? What is going on in Walmart Amphitheater? What new golf course coming here? What's going on at Topgolf? There are so many things all the time. Enter your name below, enter your email below, make sure you get that email every single Friday, but I need you to be aware, I need you just heads up here, you will get a little fear of missing out, little FOMO, so to speak, but I promise you will be the most important person eventually when you make it down to Northwest Arkansas. And the third crazy fun thing happening in Northwest Arkansas is that the actual new soccer stadium finally announced its brand new location. This was taking way too long, but the Ozark United FC, I think it's called Ozark United FC, that's the name of it, Ozark United FC. The soccer stadium is being built even closer to Pinnacle and Rogers, but even more land. And that's the one thing, is that when they initially announced this, like 2 years ago, and I went to all the meetings and stuff like that, and they're like how many acres? I'm like, man, this is gonna outgrow real quick. If you have like a big game, we're gonna find parking. What's it? So whatever, they know what they're doing. Turns out they didn't, and they actually got way more response and way bigger everything, and so they actually went out and bought more bigger land. Now the other land was actually gonna be donated by the Hunt family, and then so they actually went and bought land, so it's gonna be much bigger, much better, true parking, the whole thing all together. So I'm excited to see this happen, because as more cultures and everything moves to Northwest Arkansas, soccer is becoming a major player in the area. Cricket's becoming a major player. We have international sports bars now. So it's just growing exponentially in those kind of unique, kind of different non-American culture fields, which I love. And so seeing soccer, even though it's kind of American, definitely Americanized, seeing soccer stadiums being built in Northwest Arkansas with its own soccer team, that's gonna be awesome. And the fourth and final crazy thing happening in Northwest Arkansas is that there's a new map that came out kind of detailing where in America are the biggest, most AI jobs being posted and filled. And like Northwest Arkansas hit like almost like the top 5 places. It was like Austin, San Fran, one other place, and then Northwest Arkansas. I'm like, what's going on? So obviously Walmart is in a hiring spree. All the adjacent companies are on a hiring spree. All the tech companies, all the startups in Fayetteville are on a hiring spree to hire AI basically in America. Now, the thing I want to tend to pull away from this is the fact is like, there's a lot of startups and forward thinking in the area itself. There's plenty of other bigger cities in America that have even more companies. But why is it in Northwest Arkansas that we made like the top 5 highest AI generating jobs in America? And the reason being is because all the startups that are living here, growing here, and moving here, they are innovative, they're thoughtful, they see what's coming down the pipeline, and they want to get ahead of the curve. They're hiring ahead of the curve. And so a lot of those legacy companies that maybe have been around for 10, 15, 20 years, they're not doing that. They're kind of set in their ways, and they're going to do what they do, and they're not going to necessarily rock the boat. But here in Northwest Arkansas, we're fresh, we're mean, we're lean, we want to take over business. And so you see that happening in the area. And so AI is a big generator for that. And seeing those jobs filter out through this data set is interesting to see that Northwest Arkansas really is right there when it comes to some of the top job leading, bringing up people on job for AI in America. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, if you have not been down to Northwest Arkansas quite yet, I made something called the NWA Starter Pack. Sounds exactly what it is, literally a starter pack full of all the cool things in Northwest Arkansas. It comes with a 120-page guide, literally made by me, by yours truly, page by page, basically detailing demographics, cities, populations, all the cool things that's going on here. So basically, it's your go-to guide for all the things about Northwest Arkansas. 120-page guide. It's a real thick boy, to say the least. Then it comes with my 3D itineraries, printed right in there. It comes with stickers, it comes with postcards, and just wait. It comes with the NWA coloring book. Wow! Anyway, who doesn't want this thing? It's amazing. I mean, are those times you just sit at work and color? You shouldn't be doing that, but maybe you want to. Anyways, coloring book, fantastic. Long story short, it comes in a box, literally shipped boxed right to your home. Enter your name and address below. I'll make sure you get that package shipped to you right away. Also, side note, it does come with your first free mountain bike, so that's pretty cool. And I know what you're thinking. Isn't my favorite for F word? Free! So enter your information below. Make sure to get that package shipped to you right away. All right, guys, it's the next one.